So in this video, I will be showing you the new best keyboard settings in Chapter 6, Season 4. Before I get into the settings, I will be showing some insane clips I hit with these settings. And if you guys want the newest updated settings every week that I use, go check out my 1 versus 1 map. If you guys want lower ping, delay, and more FPS, check out the website in the description. Now let's get into the video.
I swear that the flex gon' rule the world. I feel like been flexing to your girl. You got chest up counter, let the money counter. Put the racks up on the counter, put the sticks up on the dresser. Like a Lincoln with suppressor. Put all of my goddamn friends up, put the list up, put the nets up. Fuck the fucking bands up. I had a faucet, won't put hands up. And my youth to fucking the fan. Still run around with that van. Go there back with bands. BL, catch me with the clan. Tino, like you use my hands. I got slime, go crack for bands. I got slime, go crack for bands.
Oh, Zen, you could get first.
So now let's get into the settings. I play full screen, not windowed full screen, because windowed full screen actually gives more input delay than full screen itself. VSync off, that gives the most delay. I use 240 FPS. I use normal performance mode, but if you are on a low-end PC, I would recommend using legacy performance. I have 121 brightness, 1x user interface contrast, and this is just default. This is personal preference. I have my 3D resolution on 100, but if you are a creative player and you kind of like how it looks, I would say you can turn it down, but I don't think it really matters unless you are on a very low-end PC. I keep my view distance on medium, and the rest I would keep on low. Show FPS on, latency markers off. Definitely turn this on. This will make a very good advantage in the game. On plus boost is definitely the best thing. Report performance stats on, disabled. I have toggle sprint on, auto open doors on, mantle activation, hold jump, hurdle activation, press jump. And then this is honestly personal preference. I would say auto pick up weapons is good if you are doing like off spawns in competitive, but if you are a creative player that plays a lot of zone wars or stuff like that, it might be annoying. You just start randomly picking up stuff. Swap fire buttons for pumping up, doesn't matter, that gun's not really in the game. I keep reset building choice on, which actually does give better delay. Turbo building on, of course. And I have auto confirm edits on edit, but I would recommend if you want to be a really fast editor to have it on both. Also, disable pre-edit option on off is a very big thing. Extra game options, these don't really matter. I like these settings for the FOVs just because it looks good when I'm sprint editing, but they took that out. And this is a very big thing. Record replays, I would turn all of these off unless you are a VOD reviewing for competitive. I would turn this on, but the rest off. Energy saving, definitely put that on never, and all of these on off. For my HUD scale, I'm at 65%, damage number scale at 125, hit and icons, and cumulative, just because I need to see that for competitive. The rest of this is just personal preference, in my opinion. And then we get into the sensitivity. I use 5.8, 30% targeting sensitivity, 30% scope sensitivity, and building sense and editing sense, I would recommend to keep on 100 unless you like it, but I would think that it's just better to keep it on 100% so it stays the same sensitivity. First person mode doesn't matter. I would say zoom scaling on either off or legacy. I like legacy. And these are my custom diagonals that helps me get like the best movement and get those crazy side jumps. And the rest does not matter. Here are my keybinds. I'm gonna scroll through these. I think my binds are pretty optimal, but I would say one bind that keeps people kind of weirded out is my building edit, is my side mouse button, which is pretty weird, but I like it and it feels comfortable for me. That's why I'd recommend using a building edit that is optimal and comfortable for you. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to like and subscribe and stay tuned for my newest settings and my zero delay 1v1 map.